morning. Welcome to Apprenrice of Silence and welcome to your daily morning reading. My name is Katherine. I'm very happy to have you here. I'm going to start this reading by setting an intention to connect to this. It's like a safe space container that has been created that I bring forward messages through, and you're more than welcome to tune into that space. Welcome and good morning. Coffee. These readings are aimed for the feminine collective consciousness, for those of us who are struggling a little bit, trying to figure out how to bring forward the softness of being a feminine and the energies of divine femininity into this world, into the current structures, and it's just not working, so something has to give and something has to change. And here's a little feather. So any messages that are necessary or of benefit to us, I'm here to provide those messages. It's supposed to be like in Celsius about like 31 degrees here today. What's that, like 95 maybe? In Fahrenheit. But it's like super hot. And we'll see what I'm about to do about that today. Yesterday, I was having I guess it was kind of a meltdown. It wasn't really a meltdown, but I wasn't feeling good. And so many insecurities that I have just stuffed down. Like when I have a thought like, oh, you're ugly, or oh, your body is ugly, I'm like, no. And then I stuff it down. I don't really deal with it. And so yesterday was one of those moments when I was like, oh my god, I have all these thoughts that have provoked all these feelings. I can't be shown around people tomorrow. Because the plan was to go swimming today. Like go to the beach. And I just panicked and I was like, yeah, no, I'm fat, ugly, and I can't do it. And then I had to, own that and come clean with a friend and saying like, our plans, how about we just hide in the garden? Like, I can't. And she was like, yeah, for sure. So we'll probably do that. And I still don't want to show myself around people. The exact reasons for that and the exact thought patterns for that, I don't have full awareness of those yet. I know that it's something, and I know that once I allow them to be, I can see the validity in them and where they come from, and only then will I be in reality about what actually is occurring in my life, and in power, because then I can do something about it. Then I can choose different thoughts. Then I can choose to change behaviors, or I can choose to change actions that I take in the world, knowing that truth. Right now, it's still very hidden from view, a part that I feel that it's there. So definitely a project. that I will be taking on today or tomorrow. Yeah. Spirit, any messages for today? I heard don't put in the work, don't be so hard working. Yeah. I also heard, like, when people say mind your own business, they told me don't mind your own business. And when I was like, what does that mean? They showed me more like openness. So there's something about like you've been told to not you've been told to mind your own business, and that has made you shut off a little bit. And now the opposite is, don't mind your own business and stay open in the way that you're like, no, hold on, if everything is a part of me and I'm open and receptive to it all and I care for all that lives and doesn't live for that matter, like objects too. What's it called? Something objects. uh, yeah, let's see where this goes. Spirit, anything else? Something that has been blocking manifestations, and not really, blocking conscious manifestations. Manifestations can't be blocked. You're always manifesting and creating something. The question is what and why. Disruptance in belief systems. Acknowledging the options you actually do have and owning them will make it, will like the forward movement of getting to where you want to go will grow. So like once you have accepted that some things aren't in the best benefit from you, and what you can ask yourself is my cup full? Envision your cup, your personal cup. Is it full? If not, what fills it? And be like brutally, radically honest with yourself. And that will make it like very clear to see what options you have and what options are not in the best interest of you, technically. And by doing that, it like the forward movement will bring about so much faster and so much clearer and so much more effortless what it is that you want and where you're going. Deception in the past. You're holding on to it. Although you might be hiding the fact that you're actually holding on to it. So this is what you're showing the world. Deception in the past, like pain and trauma, And then you're kind of sneaking it behind, like, oh, I'm actually still very much holding on to it, and it's still very much active for me. I'm still very possessive about it. And that makes it look like to you as if your manifestations aren't coming in, and as if they are both these governmental structures against you, both these structures of authority against you, both this like suppression against you, and it makes that so that you feel like you're not able to reach to the point where you're sitting there where you want to be sitting. Advise about this, please, Spirit. Okay, so you're holding on to the past, which seems like a very natural thing to do. They're reminding me what fills up your cup, and that will make it so that you're more aware of what it is you actually want, and you can focus your energy, your focus on what that would feel like having that, and that kind of inspires different thoughts that are going to be a match to you, and inspire some ideas. What about this past thing that's still being... I can't get into the root of it. They're showing me a scale. It's like you're so certain that you need the burden of the scale in order for your manifestations to come in, and then it will balance out and there will be justice. Are you getting the vision? So it's like that's what they're showing me, like the main reason and the root reason for why you're holding on to past belief systems, even though they're not... They are serving you. They are serving you in this way. They're serving you because, when you put something really heavy on a scale, I think it's called it's scale, right? Like the thing that justice holds it. And then it's like you will be granted your wishes due to the weight of the scale, because everything in the universe has to be balanced out, right? So if you just hold on tightly enough to this will come in, because it has to, because right now the scale isn't fair. Justice. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. But you've been told it is. You've been told that everything in life has to be fair, but then life isn't fair. They also tell you. This is so interesting. I feel so empowered right now. Okay, they're showing me timelines of like memories and events that have happened. And that's what you are using as motivation, because you want to be the victor. Like that's the fuel you use. That's why you keep holding on to it, because that, in your mind, that is what will propel you forward, and that will be what is doing it so that you're able to succeed. but it's not. Like from a different perspective, they're showing me a completely different energy, where it's like, no, but it's not. You've been told that it is, and you've been you know all these people who are like, I persevered. I had this horrible past, and I persevered, and I succeeded, and now I'm the master of my reality or my life or whatever, and I won. I just kept pushing on, and they're showing me all these scenarios in people's lives, and even on TV. They're showing these women who overcame so much, and then justice blessed them with their dreams coming true. This is not true. At least here, they brainwashed. Brainwashed by all these ideas that somehow you're going to be blessed by the opposite if you keep holding on to the weight. But there is no scale up in the greater universe that comes in and blesses you. You are the one blessing yourself when you recognize this and you're like, well, hold on. I am blocking what I want, because what I want is to hold on to my past. But the reason I'm holding on to my past is because I've been told and brainwashed that that's how to get what I want. That it has to be this pain in order for it to be pleasure. You know, it's concepts that are taken out of context and being placed as rules so you follow them, and it doesn't yield the result that you want, and then you lose faith in the universe. See, I wrote a poem, it probably was yesterday, and I was like, I am so mad about, I have followed rules, and it was like this collective that I must have been channeling, because it was like, of course I know I was channeling. I was just so angry with how unfair it was that I've been following rules my whole life and it didn't bring what I wanted. This is why. The rules, what rules? The rules aren't serving you, and they're also not based in truth. They're based in concepts taken out of context. I hope this is something to ponder upon today, because I'm not getting any clear answer to it. It's like you have to have awareness about this and let the answers come to you. Okay, if this is the case, show me how, mind. Show me how. Any entities? Endurance. Endurance as in, if I endure this, if I endure this pain for long enough, I will be blessed. You didn't come here to endure. Just because there is a concept of this in the universe of enduring and pushing against something in order to create balance. No. No, no, oh no, no, no. It's not you. Doesn't matter if it's the energy of something that is somewhere out there. It's not you. It's not your place. If you endure, you push against yourself and you can't flow. Like it becomes static instead of allowing. And then your whole body will say, I'm not working. No, thank you. It's not you. I'm still gonna look in the booklet in case I've missed something. I have not missed anything. Endurance, the force that resists. Also taken out of context, the idea of endurance. The idea of endurance here is that there is always power available to you to strive forward and to bring about your creation. This isn't about staying stuck. This is about the energies that are always available and present to you. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna rewatch this and see, oh my god, how does this apply to my life? Like all of it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Take care.